Yesterday I have discussed with you different methods to collect the data, and there are basically four methods to collect the data. Before collection of data, you must know the difference between primary data, secondary data. As far as the primary data, secondary data are concerned, they are different. So definitely there are two different methods to collect the primary data as well as secondary data. Now, different methods are when adopted to collect the primary data and secondary data. Under first of all this we will discuss different methods to collect the primary data. And under the primary data, first method was collection of primary data through questionnaire, and I have discussed with you questionnaire simply a list of questions in which various questions regarding our purpose of inquiry are mentioned, and then this questionnaire is prepared, and through this questionnaire when we get the information it is called questionnaire method. Now another method to collect the data, personal interviews. And now what do you mean by personal interviews? Personal interview is also known as a direct personal investigation method. Under this method, investigator directly contact to that person from whom the information is required. The basic benefit, basic merit, the advantage of this method is that when we adopt direct personal investigation method or personal interview method, in this we also get some related information, and this method is also good thing is that we are also able to mold our language according to the requirement of the respondent. In case respondent is not able to understand written language that is written in the questionnaire, we can easily mold our language. We can simply tell him what he want to inform and what he want to get the inquiry. Personal interviews are preferred due to various reasons. Personal contact is made between the respondent and interviewer. The interviewer has opportunity to explaining the study and answering the queries of respondent. Interviewer can request the respondent to expand on answers that are particularly important. Misinterpretation and misunderstanding can be avoided. Watching the reactions of the respondents, we can provide supplementary information. Personal interview has some demerits also. It is basically very expensive method because when we approach person to get the inquiry, it is very costly method. Not only costly, but it is also a time consuming method because directly contact to each person in order to get the inquiry is also a time consuming method. And why it is expensive? Because it requires trained interviewers who get the inquiry. It takes longer time to complete the survey, and presence of researchers may inhibit respondent from saying what they really think. Mailing questionnaire. When the data in a survey are collected by mail, questionnaire is sent to each individual by mail with a request to complete and return it by a given date. The advantage of this method are that it is less expensive. It allows the researchers to have access to people in remote areas also who might be difficult to reach in the person or by telephone. It does not allow influencing of the respondents by interviewer. It also permits the respondent to take sufficient time to give thoughtful answers to the questions. These days, online surveys or surveys through short messaging service like SMS are popular. Do not have an online survey conducted. Disadvantage of mail survey are that there is less opportunity to provide clarifying instructions, so there is a possibility of misunderstanding the questions. Mailing is also likely to produce low response rates due to certain factors such as returning of the questionnaire without completing it or not returning the questionnaire at all, loss of questionnaire in the mail itself. The mailing method is also adopted to get the inquiry, but there are certain limitations of this method. Generally, if the respondent is not educated, respondent does not get full knowledge, he refuses to, he generally not return this questionnaire. In this situation, the whole information is not required. Telephone interview. In a telephone interview, the investigator asks the questions over telephone. The advantage of telephone interview are that they are cheaper than personal interview and can be conducted in a shorter time. They allow the researcher to assist the respondent by clarifying the questions. Telephonic interview is better in case where the respondents are equivalent to answer certain questions in personal interview. But there is also one disadvantage of telephonical message The main disadvantage of these people is that this method is not available to all the people, it is not accessed to people as many as people are not have their own telephone. Pilot survey. Once the questionnaire is ready, it is advisable to conduct a tryout with a small group, which is known as the pilot survey or pre-testing of the questionnaire. The pilot survey helps providing a preliminary idea about the survey. It helps in pre-testing of the questionnaire so as to know the shortcomings and drawbacks of the questionnaire. Pilot survey also helps in assessing the suitability of the question, clarity of instructions, performance of enumerators, and cost and time involved in the actual survey. Pilot survey means a rough estimate, a rough survey, and a simple survey before actually collection of data. Under pilot survey, it is also known as a pre-testing survey. Simply pilot survey, we simply test if the questionnaire is sent, what will be the result. Under pilot survey, simply a questionnaire is prepared. Under this questionnaire is the same, but pilot survey only means a pre-testing of questionnaire. When we will send this, what will be the result of respondents, and performance of enumerator and cost and time involved in the actual survey. Under pilot survey, we can also find out what will be the actual time, what will be the actual cost, what will be the actual times taken to fill up this questionnaire. Simply under pilot survey, we prepare the questionnaire and we roughly try to fill it and find out how much cost it will take, how much time it will take. Personal interview method have certain advantages, as I have discussed with you. High response rate, but it is expensive. Similarly, the mailed interview are least expensive, but that cannot be used by the illiterate person. Telephone interviews are the no doubt very time saving method, but does not in India have all the people access to the telephones. Now another method is collection of data. Basically, there are two methods to collect the information: census method, sample method. Now question arises, what is the difference between census method and sample method? Basically, both are the two different methods to collect the information: census method and sample method. Under census method, whole area of investigation is checked, whereas in the sample method, only sample is taken and conclusions are drawn on the basis of this sample.